Desperate Housewives decision day hours away. The Phelps family, now a party of 5, and escaped Arizona murder suspects back behind bars. 12 at 12 starts right now. 12 minutes, no commercials on TV and on the go on the 12 News app, Facebook, and YouTube. Hey guys, it's Tram here. Up first, today's talker, immigration. It's always a hot button topic, and more so now, especially as the second border wall replacement project starts in Yuma. So what's the best way to deal with immigration? Do we need a stronger wall or new immigration laws? Cast your vote right now at 12news.com/bullhorn or comment down below if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. The results in about 10 minutes. Hashtag most clicked. These are the stories piquing interest right now. Up first, the escaped Arizona murder suspects are now back behind bars after 2 weeks on the run. U.S. Marshals catching Blaine and Susan Barksdale in Tonto Basin, which is northeast of the valley. Cops say the couple knew someone there and ended up there after hiding out by Snowflake. The fugitive couple escaped while authorities brought them back to Arizona from New York. The marshals say Susan faked a medical emergency and then overpowered 2 security guards, then took off. The U.S. Marshals now revealing new details on the capture.
Owner of the house came out. Susan Barksdale, about 5 minutes later, came out. She confirmed that Blaine was also inside the house. He waited about 5-10 minutes, and then Blaine did leave the house. He became very verbally abusive to the officers, flipping them the bird, not responding to their commands. Deputy marshals at the scene had to use a taser and a bing-bang round to take him down.
The Barksdales are accused of killing a Tucson man in April, along with setting his house on fire and stealing more than 100 guns. They'll now go to Tucson to face the charges. Number 2, most clicked, a former teacher's aide going before a judge for the first time, accused of sending nude pictures and XXX videos to a teenage student. Christmas White, yep, that's her name, is charged with luring a minor for sex and furnishing obscene material to a minor. Investigators are looking into the possibility that she had sex with another student. White is out of jail on an ankle monitor. Number 3, it's game over for up to 200 Gamestop stores. The company is pulling the plug on the underperforming stores by the end of the year after having a dismal spring and start of summer. Right now, we don't know if any Arizona stores are on the list, but GameStop still has more than 5,700 stores. Desperate housewife in distress? We are now just hours away from Felicity Huffman's scheduled sentencing for her role in the college admissions scandal. The well-known actress is hoping to avoid time behind bars. Huffman speaking out for the first time in a letter to the judge saying, "In my desperation to be a good mother, I talked myself into believing that all I was doing was giving my daughter a fair shot. I see the irony in that statement now because what I have done is the opposite of fair." The Oscar nominee pleaded guilty to conspiring to commit fraud after paying a college admissions consultant $15,000 to boost her daughter's SAT scores without her knowledge. Prosecutors want Huffman to spend a month behind bars. The actress requesting 1-year probation, a $20,000 fine, and 250 hours of community service instead. Her Desperate Housewives co-star, Eva Longoria, also writing the judge, complimenting Huffman's character, writing, "There was a time I was being bullied at work by a coworker. I dreaded the days I had to work with that person because it was pure torture. Until one day, Felicity told the bully enough, and it all stopped." Huffman's husband, William H. Macy, also writing the judge, explaining that Huffman is the youngest of 8 children, saying Felicity's family is her world. From the day we learned that our daughter was on her way, Felicity threw herself into parenting. He adds their daughters are traumatized from watching FBI agents arresting their mom. Aunt Becky, or Lori Loughlin, will surely be watching this sentencing closely. She, along with her husband, fashion designer Massimo Giannulli, are tied up in the scandal as well. But they're pleading not guilty. The celebrity couple faces years behind bars, accused of paying $500,000 in bribes to get their kids into USC through a side door. 12 at 12 strives to keep you safe, and that includes while behind the wheel. The feds are now investigating complaints that the automatic emergency brake system on some Nissan Rogues can turn off for no reason. The The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is looking into more than 800 complaints. They're all linked to 2017 and 18 rogues. The probe covers more than 500,000 vehicles. Owners have reported 14 crashes and 5 injuries. NHTSA will try to find a cause and could seek a recall. In today's Pulse on Health, vaping. Amid an outbreak of illness tied to e-cigs that's led to 6 deaths across America, lawmakers are getting involved. The Trump administration and the FDA are now working to ban the sale of flavored e-cigarette products. Government studies find more than 80% of underage users do so because of the flavors. The new ban, which will take effect in a few weeks, will cover both online and in-store sales of all e-cig flavors. Well, from e-cigs to not so fresh air, pollution may be harmful for those of you carrying your second child. Experts at the National Institutes of Health find women exposed to bad air during their second pregnancy are more likely to give birth prematurely, and that includes women considered to be low risk who did not previously deliver early. Okay, so it's Friday Eve, and with warning temps this weekend after those recent cooler days, it's time to head north and check out the early fall colors. Crystal joining us with our forecast for 411.
Did yesterday's double-digit high have you dreaming of fall? Well, colors are already popping by the peaks. The yellows, reds, and oranges seen all over Flagstaff, but the peak actually doesn't come till early mid-October. We've basically pulled the plug on the monsoon meter. Everybody gets a 0 as dry air rules the roost today. Tonight, at a minimum, 78. Do you dare to live dangerously and throw the windows open early in the morning? Why not? 68 in Globe. 59 in Prescott, 45 at a minimum in Flagstaff. Tomorrow, cracking 80 in Flag, Payson at 89, 106 in Gila Bend, and the mercury climbs higher tomorrow, back above average at 105. That upward trend continues through Saturday. Those chances for showers and storms sneak back into the forecast Saturday and Sunday night, and stick around for Monday and Tuesday. The cherry on top, double-digit highs return Tuesday and Wednesday.
In other news, talk about not getting the memo. Cops arresting a YouTuber for trying to get into Area 51, even though the viral event is no longer happening. BuzzFeed says the YouTuber and a friend entered the secure government site while filming. They admit they saw multiple no trespassing signs, but wanted to see the facility. Now, you probably remember about 2 million people RSVP'd to the Storm Area 51 event on Facebook. Well, it's time for the Daily Juice, and we are so happy to say that one of our favorite Phoenix families is now getting a little bigger. The Phelps fam is now a party of 5. Michael and Nicole Phelps welcoming their 3rd baby right there. Maverick Nicole Phelps coming into the world on Monday, joining Boomer and Beckett, the couple's other 2 sons. Congrats, and I love all the kids' names.
We just want to show you how we really kiss.
Yeah.
Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello are finally kissing on camera. Whoa, but it is super cringe-worthy on purpose. So here's the backstory. Some fans say they kissed like a fish after a steamy onstage kiss while performing Senorita last week. So they're getting back at the kissing trolls with the joke video. Well, okay, now to my favorite part of today's show. It is National School Picture Day, and we are taking a stroll down memory lane. All right, you're probably sick of seeing my school picture by now from way back when. So let's take a look at some of the pics you've been sharing with us on Facebook. Michelle Casey in 2nd grade there. She says, gotta love the 80s. Now let's take a look at Devonna Mitchell in her preschool days in 1983. Melissa Hoffman now, she thinks this is from 1st grade, like 32 years ago, LOL. Let's take a look at Erica James in kindergarten in the late 80s. Love the pigtails. And now to Kathy Langdon in 8th grade in the early 80s. She self-admits that she's a typical moody middle schooler in the pic. Well, ladies, thanks so much for sharing. Love them all. So tomorrow is Friday the 13th, a special one at that. We're going to be talking all about it tomorrow, and I want to know your biggest fear. So hit me up on Facebook right after today's show. One thing that can be a nightmare any day of the year when it comes to navigating health insurance and finding the right doctor. But there's an option that's easier, faster, and cheaper. Trisha shows us the pharmacy of the future, catering to millennials in today's A to Z 60.
This massive retail pharmacy kiosk is kind of like a vending machine filled with thousands of discounted medications.
It is absolutely a tech-based pharmacy.
It's your one-stop shop for your on-the-go health needs.
It's the pharmacy of now. We are completely disrupting this space. There's no one doing what we're doing.
Hi, I'm going to get your prescription ready to go.
The cornerstone of our business is a machine, it's a kiosk. It can hold up to 6,000 prescriptions.
So now the door is going to be opening with your medication and your paperwork inside.
We provide access, service, and price. There's no other pharmacy that exists today that does it the way we do it.
Here you can see a tele-doc, get lab tests, and pick up your prescriptions all in less than an hour. This is one of nearly 20 kiosk locations around Arizona, providing medications to the insured and uninsured alike. And that's your A to Z 60.
Back to today's talker, immigration. What's the best way to deal with it? 25% of you say we need a stronger wall. 75% of you think we need new immigration laws. Keep voting on 12news.com/bullhorn. And those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, feel free to comment down below. Time now for the look ahead, the stories you'll be talking about a little later on today. Space experts have found water on a planet that has temps suitable for life. Wait, what? The incredible details on 12 News first at 4. And does this mean space travel could really become a thing? And that's your 12 at 12. The facts on everything you need to know in just 12 minutes, no commercials. We're always on, anywhere, anytime on 12news.com. And right now we want to check in with Desiree to see what's coming up next on Arizona Midday.
Well, coming up on Arizona Midday, we are going to show you how to create burger and taco bars for your next football watch party. And we have discounts for tickets to a Broadway show, plus a fun craft to try. See you then.